Eddie Howe, I don't think anyone can really knock you for what you've done at Newcastle. You know, you've been brilliant, and some of the players you've brought in, you know, over the last few years is great. There were some, you know, stirrings, you know, with the Newcastle fans, and you know that's fine because we all have opinions. We all have, and I sometimes have a moan about Arteta's tactics or his substitutions. Still don't want Arteta to go, but I listened to what you said today, and you're going with a full bill of health. Our squad, you know, is big enough and strong enough. Well, the one thing that the Newcastle fans will like you for is because your honesty, your directness, no BS. That's BS answer. It's a BS answer. Listen, you're never gonna have a full bill of health for all your players. It doesn't happen. You've got so many games now in a season. Players get injured, players get tired. So that is just a BS answer, Eddie. It really is. And I was sad to hear you saying that, because every manager can say that, can't they? It's really, your problem, mate, is your second string team is really weak. With your defence, I think your defence, you've got loads of defenders there, and I think they're good. I think they're good enough. You know, you're talking, you know, look, Botman, whoa, Tior, Hall, Livramento, you know, Byrne, I know he's injured, but Byrne, Kraft, even Trippier. Honestly, now some of them are getting old though, but I reckon you've got one more season if you can keep all of those together before the oldies really can't do it anymore, like the Trippiers of the world and the Byrne of the world. I really feel you've got one more season. But look at your midfield, mate. What are you doing there? Don't BS your own fans. You've got Talani, Joe Linton and Willock, and Gumaresh. They're not going to be able to play every single game. You know it. They're going to get tired. You've got to have people who can back them up. And seriously, I love Willock to bits, but he ain't the player. And Miley, he's not the player. Yeah, he might be in the future, I know. But it's about now. And Ramsey, I'm sorry, he has skills and that, but he's not the player you should have got. Really, you need to get in some solid individuals in that midfield. Gallagher would have been a great player for you. You know, I even think the old Liverpool lad, you know, who's at Villa at the moment, I think he'd do. Roberts, whatever his blasted name is, would do. You need a couple of midfield players who will come in and challenge Joe Linton, challenge Talani and Gumaresh, and be on the back of their heels all the time. Willock's never going to do that job. He's been there long enough for you to see that. So I don't get it. And if you lose Talani, oh my gosh, next season you'll have a problem replacing him. And your forward line, look, I think Watermaid will be a good player. You know, he's getting used to it, but I still think he's done well for you. He's had a bit of a flaky sort of last couple of month or so. You will love Murphy up there. I'm not sure about that. Barnes, I think, is a real decent player. Gordon, a real decent player. Osula, I'm not sure about. Not seen enough of him. Visa, I'm not sure, never was, but let's hope he makes it. Alanga, speedy, but you don't play his game. I just don't know. So you've got Visa, Barnes, Gordon, Alanga, Osula, Murphy, Watermaid, 7 players. But, you know, you need another forward with class. But definitely your priority is midfield, mate. And for you to sort of try and fool your own fans and that, saying your squad is good enough if you're all fit, it's not. That midfield is weak. And I don't mean it's weak with your existing 3 players. It's weak as a squad. Sorry, Eddie, but, you know, don't BS your own fans. Football Chat Uncensored, Reno talking.